In 2022, over 11,000 U.S. property owners lost a staggering $350 million to real estate fraud. It's a crime that's unfortunately on the rise. Home title theft and deed fraud are becoming alarmingly common as criminals exploit the gaps in the legal system and have increased access to public records. And many victims don't even discover the theft until it's too late, leaving them with a complex legal and financial mess. But there is hope. Today, we're joined by Arthur Pfizenmayer, Senior Security Advisor at Home Title Lock, who will share some practical steps that homeowners could take to safeguard their property from these growing threats. And Art, welcome. We appreciate you taking the time to chat with us today. Can you explain what is home title theft and how are criminals able to steal somebody's property without them knowing?
Well, in this digital age that we're all living in, most records are online. They can be found and downloaded. And one of the records is your home title, or also known as a deed. And that's in your county recorder's office. In many county recorder's offices, you can go online and download documents. Sometimes you have to pay, but you can also go into the office and get a document. So somebody decides they want to steal the equity in your house. Now, we're talking about, they don't want the house itself or anything in it or anything to do with you. They can do this all pretty much at arm's length. So if they want to steal your house, they can get a copy of your deed in this day and age. And with AI and Photoshop, they can change the name on that deed from your name to their name. And when they do that, and have it notarized, and you can file it with the county recorder's office. And they have to take the document and file it if it's fully completed. I mean, they can't really challenge it, and they don't. So that goes on the record, and you are no longer the owner of your house. It's the thief, the crook, who probably is using an assumed or a false name here. So when they've done that, they own the house, and they're now in a position to go out and take out loans against the equity in your home. And that's when it can get very ugly very fast, because they'll be gone. The money will be gone. In fact, they'll be on a wide beach somewhere with those little drinks with umbrellas in them. And you'll be hiring an attorney to go to the courthouse.
As a former FBI special agent, you've seen firsthand the devastating financial and emotional toll that these crimes can take on victims. Can you share a little bit about what they go through and how complicated the recovery process can be?
So if this happens to you 60, 90, 120 days later, somebody's going to knock on your door and they're going to say, look, you borrowed this money and you haven't been paying it back. So we're going to take you to court to get a judge to let us sell your house. In other words, they're going to put your house in foreclosure and sell it, and so that they can get the money that they lent to you based upon your house. Now, you may not know anything about it, but the bank doesn't care about you or your house. They just want their cash back. So you're going to be off to the courthouse with a $600 or $800 an hour attorney. And because this is not a criminal case, you know, the Speedy Trial Act, and you have to have a trial in a certain amount of time. This is a civil matter. It can linger for years before a judge will get before a judge to have a judge make a decision.
Well, given how vulnerable many homeowners are, how can a service like Home Title Lock provide protection?
We monitor the title of or the deed of our subscribers 24/7 in a national database. Now, we have our own software. It's a very powerful software suite that we have built from the ground up, so it's ours. And when you sign up, there's three things we'll do for you. One, we'll monitor your property 24/7. You can sleep well at night. Anything disturbs that, the software notifies you. You aren't waiting for somebody in an office somewhere to print out a letter and put a stamp on it. You're going to be notified immediately by our software. And the software will tell you that there's been some kind of disturbance on your title, and you will be instructed to contact us immediately. And believe me, our customer service is platinum level. We've been at it for a lot of years. I think we're pioneers in this area, quite frankly. And they will step in and they will look at they'll give you copies of the documents that are causing the alert. And if you look at them and you say, oh my, I forgot I had a home equity loan. Things like that will be filed against your title. No harm, no foul. But if you don't recognize it, they're going to say, well, here's what you need to do. And we'll walk you through the process to get that title back in your name. But more importantly, we're going to start immediately taking action. It'll prevent that first loan, because once that first loan is issued, then you're in just a financial, emotional, and legal nightmare that can last for years. We stop that in its tracks.
And I understand there's a special offer for viewers today.
We're going to give your viewers, if they go to hometitlelock.com and sign up, there's a coupon code. And if you write in the word protect, you'll get 30 days free coverage. And that will give you a copy of your title and a copy of the history of your title. Those are very nice documents for you to have at home. And then at that point for sure that it's your house in your name, or whatever name, your trust name or whatever. So it's important. So if you don't have this kind of coverage, you are kind of rolling the dice a little bit. And for 55 cents a day, you shouldn't. You should go Home Title Lock and sign up, because we do it better than anybody else and we do it right.
Art, this is certainly valuable information. Thanks for sharing this with us today. And for you at home, don't miss out on that special offer. Use the code PROTECT for a free 30-day trial with Home Title Lock. You'll get protected immediately from home title theft. For more information, visit hometitlelock.com.